Hey guys. Hi Ventures. Hi. I do want to say something before we just get started with this. First and foremost, I heavily apologize with this stuff that happened yesterday. Okay. So, yeah, I want to apologize for yesterday's stream. On Monday, originally, I was supposed to play Katawa Shoujo, but I got distracted and kept on yapping about games. Games I've played, games I want to continue playing, games I refuse to continue playing again, like a certain AI game. I was supposed to play that stream. I was supposed to play Katawa Shoujo that day, but I overyapped to the point that I had to go eat dinner and call it a day. So I told you guys that I would stream the next day at the same time. And I did. I streamed at the same time the next day. And I did play Katawa Shoujo. But there was lots of scuff throughout the game. And unfortunately, I did complete day one, but none of you guys were able to see that because there's so much scuff in the game. Like, there's so much scuff in the stream overall that it was really delayed. It kept on freezing every 5-ish seconds or so. And I unfortunately had to delete the VOD. I technically did save the game in another file. So if I ever went back to Katawa Shoujo, I could technically replay what I did yesterday, but I don't know if I want to do that. Because I went through so much just to get through that. So I do have 2 saved files from Katawa Shoujo. The first one was when I first played the game, and then the second one was what I played yesterday. So I have 2 save files. So technically, the first file starts from when I last. It starts from where I started yesterday, but I don't know if I'm gonna go do that again. I just have it. I just want to call it a saving grace. So just continue. But in case I don't, I can just say now from what you guys probably saw. I assume you guys saw when I was heading to the nurse's office after class. So I was heading to the nurse's office and he had the documents up with my character's medical condition. And, I don't remember if he did prescribe me pills. I think he did, but my character has to take 2 pills a day to function properly and not to do heavy activity because it can be dangerous. Dangerous in health, in my character's health, because my character has this, well, I guess, physical kind of illness. I can't remember what it is exactly, but at the moment it kind of forbids my character from doing high activity like sports. I mean, I guess that she still can, but just not as much anymore because it can be dangerous to the heart, literally. And my character was sent to the hospital, and then my character was sent to a special needs school. And my character was told to go to the nurse's office, and the nurse looked at all my character's documents, and if I remember correctly, prescribed my character pills that I would have to take day and night. Otherwise, there could be some health risks. And I I ended yesterday's stream with completing the first in-game day. Like I wake up the next day. So yeah, so I left off where day 2 in that school begins, and I found where my room is. My roommate is like this naughty. It's like it's with this snobby bro, this snobby nerd, I guess. Yeah, my roommate's a nerd, and it's a dude. That's all you guys need to know. Yeah, I was heavily upset with how the stream ended yesterday. So after chatting with Kevin about it yesterday, he recommended that I just put that game aside for a bit and focus my mind on other games that I do enjoy, like this game, Saihate Station, Hololive, Treasure Mountain, Roblox, RWBY Grimm Eclipse, stuff like that. Just put that game aside for now. And I think I'm gonna have to agree with that. I'm just gonna have to see how my schedule is gonna work for the rest of the summer. If I feel like I'm ready to go back to Katawa Shoujo, then I'll head back to it. Speaking of games, I think I noticed something from Musash's Twitter earlier today. I think they looked like they were teasing something. I don't know, either it's a new character or like a new update with new songs featured in the game. I would love it if there were new songs featured in the game. That way I have a reason to play the game again. I want to have a reason to stream the game again. I did stream the game a few days ago when more Toho songs got added into the game. It was actually a very nice stream. Obviously there were glitches and that's normal with Muse Dash, but it wasn't as crazy. I stopped and finished stream at a decent time. But enough with that. Now I can focus on Error 143, which is the game that I'm playing today. So, as the title states, there's a DLC in this game, and I finally got it. I finally got the DLC. It also shows it right here, right next to the start. It says DLC start. And it's highly recommended that you complete the game to start this DLC because if I remember correctly, the DLC kind of starts somewhere towards the end of the original game. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we're just gonna get started. And yeah, I finished work early today. I even like not only that, I'm done with work for the week. I only work 3 days a week, Mondays to Wednesdays, and yeah, today's day was kind of easy. I didn't work much today actually, because one I had an easy assignment to work on for today, and wait. So yeah, I'm done with work for the week, and I had an easy work today because I had an easy assignment to work on, so I finished at a decent time. And along with that, I was watching the World Cup because DRC, my home country, played against Portugal. It was a actually very interesting game. My parents flew out for the game, like they actually went to the game, and it was actually kind of interesting. Um, the game ended with both countries tying 1 point. Um, what we found most interesting was in the fan cams. One of my little cousins was actually caught on the TV because my little cousin also went to the game. I caught her and one of my Uncle Pixies on the TV. It was really adorable. So yeah, because of that, we decided that we're going to the next Congo game, which is against Uzbekistan next Saturday. Yeah, it's next Saturday. Yeah, we're playing against Uzbekistan next Saturday. We decided to go, and I will say this kind of does impact my streams for the SummerSlam because I planned to stream on the 26th, but the game is on the 27th, and there's a high chance that I will be flying out to Atlanta where the game is happening on the 26th. So I'm not too sure. Either we're going to leave like the afternoon of the 26th or we're leaving overnight on the 27th. If we're leaving overnight on the 27th, then I'll keep I'll still stream the SummerSlam that day. It's supposed to serve as my last stream for the SummerSlam. But if I do have to leave on the 26th, then I'm just going to make that stream be on the 25th instead of the 26th. I already chatted with Kevin about this whole situation, and he's agreed to do that as long as there's no issues. And there shouldn't be, since I normally don't do I really don't do shit on Thursdays. So, um, yeah. So, just letting you guys know. I haven't talked to the officials from Gamers Outreach yet regarding my change of plans because I'm not too sure if that's going to happen. But yeah, if I'm flying out to Atlanta the morning of the game, I most likely will, because the game is at like maybe 6. No, it's at 8. No, yeah, wait, the game's at 8. Well, CST, so like 9 p.m. EST. Yeah, the game's at night, so there's a high chance I might just leave that morning. I'll have to talk to Papa Pixie about that. But if we do leave that morning, then I will still be streaming on the 26th. If not, and they choose to leave the day before the game, even though we're gonna get there maybe like 24 hours before the game, then we'll just make the stream happen on the 25th instead of the 26th, which I don't have an absolute problem with. There's just a slight chance. Again, I'll talk to Papa Pixie when he gets back to Chicago about this once we get our tickets booked. But yeah, it's going to happen. But now, yeah, I'm done yapping. I don't want this to be another yapper fest like Monday. We have a DLC to play. And along with that, I have 6 Oreos and ice cream. I have ice cream on me. But yeah, friends. I had a few friends watch today's game in my honor because they're good loyal people to me. Kevin also watched the game. Thank you guys. And it was really amazing. I also heard that IShowSpeed was at the game. No one in my family saw him. Papa Pixie saw. Um, I think he told me that he saw the president of Congo sitting somewhere up where, like, near where he was. He saw a singer up there as well. Yeah, he saw, yeah, he sent me a video of a singer at the game. There was a Congolese singer at the game that he and Mama Pixie listened to. He saw him sitting up there. And the president of Congo was somewhere up there as well. But yeah, Congo did us good. Good job. Good job, guys. I know you guys didn't technically win, but you didn't let Portugal take you down, even though you got against a tough team, and I was heavily sure that, they were not going to win it because, they're against Portugal, they're against the Ronaldo. And, I was worried, a lot of us were worried. But, I mean, Portugal did score a goal within, like, the first, like, 6 minutes of the game, which made me worried. It made me worried that it was going to be like that for the rest of the game and such. Like, I was actually panicking that, it would end up like this, because after watching Argentina's game yesterday against Algeria and how Messi gave Argentina all their 3 goals, I was like, ah, crap. I don't know if we're going to stand a chance against these upper dogs. But then, when the halftime was about to start, and we had our free kick, Congo made a goal. We were all happy. I was watching it with my siblings. We were actually all super happy. And my brother, he actually cried. He like, I'm being for real. He cried. We didn't technically win the game, but he cried. It was our first goal in the World Cup after more than 50 years, so this is important. This is like literally this is the first time in, like, my family's life, for most of my family members, seeing Congo in the World Cup, because the last time they were ever in the World Cup was in 1974. Neither of my parents were even born yet, so this was important for them. And they got to see that goal in person. So, yeah. Okay, that's it. That's all I needed to say. I knew I was going to talk about the game, so I'm allowing it with this Yapperfest, because, like, I knew there was going to be a portion of the stream today where I was going to talk about the Congo game. I just didn't know I was going to have the game still open like this. I thought it would be in the just chatting feature, just chatting overlay. But nope, it's okay. All right, but yeah, let's get started. I'll be for real now. DLC time. Use data to continue playing. Of course I remember everything about you. Take a quiz to remind me what you like again. Unfortunately, yes. Okay. Wait, previous one. I didn't see the question. What are your pronouns? Stay down. What's your favorite color? Or favorite color? What the fuck? Favorite food? It was burgers. I think I put myself burgers. What's your love language? Did I put receiving gifts? I don't remember. I remember this question, but I made it reflect on my views of on my personal love language. Oh. Honk, 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 honk. Okay, I don't know. Ah, frick, and now I gotta go to the bathroom. Ah! Can I hold it? Oof. Eesh, no, I cannot. Oof. Hold up. Give me a sec. Why? Alright, guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. This is bad. I think I had too much victory food. Be right back. And back. Sorry, that was a bad time in the bathroom. I'm eating my ice cream though. Yummy ice cream. It's melting fast though. Don't mind me. Just eat my ice cream. Is there an ice cream over here? Is there an ice cream master on VTube Studio? Don't worry, we're here all night. We're literally here all night. So don't worry about me. What's this? Is this the asset one? No, that's background. Okay. Okay, let's find ice cream. Is that ice cream? That's not ice cream. That's like, this is a drink. It's like iced tea. Oh. No. I tried to search up gelato, but no, there's only bagel. I'd eat a bagel if I could. Oh man, do I not have an ice cream asset on VTube Studio? Okay, I'm done. I finished the ice cream. No, we can game. We can game. Now, to continue this question, what is my love language? What did I put on here? What is my literal love language? Kev, you asked me. Actually, you tell me. See now, man. Actually, wait. How about this? I got this. See now, pal. See now, pal. We were dating. We've been dating for nearly a year and a half now. In just a few weeks, it'll officially be a year and a half. So, you know me the most out of any of these viewers. Unless Marcy's out here watching this as well. I don't know. Sometimes she lurks. But you should know me the most in this case of this question. So, Kev, what do you think is my love language? Physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or words of affirmation? This is a toughie. I don't know if he's lurking. He probably is. It's been a while, but because of that, I think it's gonna lead me to choose the answer myself. So back to where I was. All right. Now I have to pick wide and hard about this. I don't know if there's any right or wrong answer in this situation, considering it's the DLC. Okay, this one's gonna have to be based on my choice. I want to say, okay, judging by recent offline ventures, I want to say quality time. Do you believe in angel numbers? Nope, I remember that. What's your favorite flower? Red spider lilies. I remember that. How's your money situation? I make $0. Choose your sprite style. If you want to play with animated sprites, it is recommended to press Shift G and select Force Angel to Renderer. In case you notice any lag or screen flickering, you can change your sprite style in the setting. I think to keep stream okay, I think we're gonna have to make it static. Oh, hey Kev, you're back. What did you think my love language was? Yes, that look laggy. What was the question? The question is, what is my love language? I can't remember all the, but I think some of them were words, quality time, receiving gifts, physical touch. I feel like there's one. Let's see. Quality time, physical touch, receiving gifts, words of affirmation. I literally don't remember the last one anymore. I wanted you to have me considering you know me the most in this situation.
So, hypothetically...
Yeah, this is back. This is just picking up from what was left on from day 5. And only hypothetically speaking, right?
Right. If I climb through your window, would this be considered our first date?
I guess I could allow that. It's not like it's the most perfect date. It's not like it's the most perfect date I could ever dream of. Or anything.
Well then, would you do me the honor of letting me take you on our first date?
Take me? Like out? You just got here.
You got some blankets and some preferably cheesy romance movies on deck?
I do.
Then hypothetically, if it was just you and me taking advantage of these things, would you want to?
Well, to this very hypothetical question, I would love to.
Why don't we make it real then? Yeah?
It's stupid how quickly your heart rate's just right, hearing that from him. Ah, fuck. I missed that other one. You barely know him for a week. You barely known him for a week, and yet here he is, in front of you, wanting to make memories. A nervous smile starts to break down across your face at how crazy this all is. Yeah, that'd be really nice. Micah grins, thoroughly ecstatic as he pumps his arms. Yeah, guys, that's Micah Eugen.
Sorry that I dropped by so suddenly. I just wanted to see you as soon as possible because I wanted to stay with you as long as possible.
You want to live with me all the way down in the suburbs? Far away from the city? Okay. Just letting you know, I go to Chicago quite a lot. What prompted this? Was it just me saying that I wanted to see you?
Well, you said that it was alright for me to send you a dino.
A dino? Oh, right, that.
You never said that someone else had to be the delivery man.
You're so cheeky. Get inside.
Oh, eager, aren't you?
Just a little bit. Now come in here before I change my mind.
Yes. Okay. Can you hold this? What do you want to name the little tiny diny?
That's just a. I guess Diney. He holds up the little plushie before your eyes, and a name instantly finds its way to the tip of your tongue. Nugget! You want to name the dinosaur Nugget? Oh, your Wi-Fi went out? Boo. This is why you should come to the Adventure Vault. To make my online ventures work, so Wi-Fi is a literal must 24/7. Yeah, why would I want to name my dinosaur Nugget? Let's name it Nugget.
Nugget?
Yeah, our little dino nuggy. I know how much you like nuggets. I bet you like the dino-shaped ones even more. Okay, you know what? That's fair. I know Kevin also likes them. Even if you totally get ripped off when you buy them.
Well, luckily I have you with me to make sure that I won't.
Oh, God.
Actually, I should just order a shit ton right now so you can teach me.
Okay, yeah, no, that is like Kevin. Just no. No nuggets. Just the dino. You roll your eyes as your hand comes over to hide the smile on your face. It's easy to put it up front over text and to some degree the video calls. But it's significantly harder to break character around Micah when he's right in front of you. He already gave me money for nuggets.
It's different though. Sending you money for food and going out to get some. I mean, this time I can eat them with you.
Micah?
Bye.
Fuck. Shit, it really is harder not to be affected by him. Micah notices the way you're averting your gaze.
Oh, look at you. Melting with one word. You are so easily embarrassed.
You quickly snap out of your flustered state and move close to the sliding frame. I'm gonna shut the door.
No, please. I was simply joking, my liege.
Yeah, you're not making this any easier for yourself.
Yeah? Are you sure about that?
Wait, hold up, I'm reading. I gotta read something quickly. Hold up. Okay. That's good. Alright. Okay. Huh? What do you mean?
I think you like this.
God, fuck. Seems to me like you don't know how to read people.
Are you sure about that, Angel? Let me...
Because I really like you. Especially when you're dorky.
I...
With that one phrase, the tides shift and Micah nearly topples over. Satisfied with the way you evened the score, you smirk down at him and move on to the side. Shut up and get inside, dingbat. Micah bobs his head, all too pleased to do so, as he slides right in. Tell me there's more content with that. Wow, look at my room. Wow. Where do I live in? That is a real... I really need to know. Where do I live? Okay. Once Micah's planted his feet on the floor, he slowly takes in your room. It's as if he's reorientating himself from the usual view he'd see through your webcam. You do the same to him, noting the way he slouches, the way he's tapping on the hardwood. The way his golden eye twinkles when he smiles. Oh, fucking God. It's still surreal having him here, no matter how hard you look. When you blink, you realize that those golden eyes you were just admiring are now focused on you. Micah's eyes crinkle at the corners knowingly.
What? I don't get an IRL, oh no, he's hot?
I think I'm saying enough with my eyes.
Wow. Already undressing me with them?
You blush, unable to deny it. It takes him a moment, but once Micah gets it, his face turns bright red. Oh my fuck. Jesus.
So, that movie?
Oh, I think I'd actually prefer if we talk, get to know each other first, you know? He's not even put off by the suggestion, a small smile etching on his lips.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
The fondness in his tone catches you off guard, and you twirl on the balls of your feet. The balls of my feet? What? You navigate your room with no real purpose in mind, the nervous energy within directing you across the floor. Where do you want to sit, or do you want to lay down? That flight must have been rough on your back.
No. Well, I mean, I'd prefer to lay down, but I wouldn't want to make you uncomfortable.
I only have an office chair and a bed in my room, so be my guest.
Alright. Do you usually not have any guests over?
I'll be for real. I think the last time I ever had a friend over was last April. Yeah, it was last April. I barely visit my friends. Last time I think I visited a friend at their place was the day of Miku Expo. I guess that's fine. That was like 2 months ago. But yeah, I'm always hanging out with friends. I just never crash at their place. Neither do they crash in mine. These days, we're all practically scattered. I only have like maybe one friend left who lives in my area. I don't know. These days it's just hard for me to crash into any place. especially when practically all my friends are scattered and I only have like one left in this area. I mean, it's good I have someone in the area. I must when it was like practically everyone in the area, but then, you know, they all left for college and shit. I know it's summer, so they could possibly be back here, but you never know. They could be having their own place right now, or their own vacation. I don't know. I don't talk to most of my high school friends anymore. I mean, like, believe it or not, I have their contacts and shit. I just don't talk to them. I don't know why. Probably because I, like, literally moved on with my college life with my college friends. Doing my own thing now. Hold up. Trying to do something quickly. Okay, there we go. Not really. Not in my room. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's like the only thing. Again, I barely have friends over, and whenever they do, they are never in my room. They're literally never in my room. They know what my room looks like, they just never went inside it. Believe it or not, Kevin has never been inside my house yet. It's kind of difficult right now.
Where do you hang out with your friends then?
You want to know? Oh, I just go to the city. That's literally like my only way for socialism now. Like I'm telling you, adventurers, the only way I socialize is I go to the city. Otherwise, if I'm not in the city, I'm being antisocial, chronically online, in my room, because I have no one else to talk to. Because everyone else is scattered. When we're not online, in my living room. What the fuck? Nothing beats some good couch co-op action. But there's only a couch here, so I don't think you'd want to cram it on the cushions. You make a pointed gesture at his height. He smiles, wordlessly agreeing. Tall people problems. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm only friends with like maybe 4 to 5 people taller than me. Let me think. I guess. I don't know. Most of my friends are practically my height. But again, all the people who are taller than me, all my friends who are taller than me, for the most part, are dudes. Obviously. So, yeah. Yeah, but I only have like about 4 or 5 tall friends. Otherwise, everyone else is like my height, and then maybe 3 people. I may be friends with probably 3 people who are shorter than me.
God, I miss couch co-op games with my friends.
Yeah, if only I could do that. It took me a year to find someone to play Grim Eclipse with.
We've been too busy with our lives to hang out recently.
See?
I guess that was why I was feeling lonely.
See?
I don't have to go outside for my job, so I'm just stuck at home all day.
Okay, you know what? Also, see, that's real. I also work from home.
It's nice, but also...
I get it. It can get lonely with our new adult schedules.
Yeah, you don't often get to meet new people. Unless they try to hack you.
I fucking hate you, man. Very funny. Anyway, I kind of realized that you and we haven't really talked about ourselves. We just flirt, don't we?
So you're admitting we flirt?
Maybe, probably. I don't know. I'm talking with you doesn't feel like flirting. It's just natural almost.
I think I understand what you're getting at. It doesn't feel like I'm ever trying with you. Talking, flirting, bantering. It all feels effortless.
What the shit? Hold up, something showed up. Okay.
The words just flow out of my mouth, and I never have to censor myself with you. Not that I don't want to try. I just want you to know that I feel comfortable with you.
Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to say. But also, Eugen, what are we doing if we're not flirting? Are we just friends?
I don't know. Are we?
I think we might be.
I mean, are we even acquaintances, really?
Or whatever you want us to be.
I want to be your favorite fictional character that you never stop thinking about 24/7.
Once upon a time, that used to be Oscar Pine from RWBY. Unfortunately, that became a little less because, he's like 14, I'm 20, so it's a bit less. And it's happened a bit less. He's still he's still an adorable character, but unfortunately, the love for him had to slowly die because of our age differences. I curse Oscar Pine's adorableness, although I can't say shit about it because I'm an adult now. Damn. I miss when I was 16 and always watching RWBY. There was once upon a time I was doing it with my ex a lot at the age of 15, and I was really simping for Oscar, but now it doesn't feel right anymore. I mean, I have a poster of him still up on my wall because, again, with Rooster Teeth gone, this is like, I need to savor all the Rooster Teeth merch that I at least still have, but it's just. I mean, again, I do love the character Oscar. It's just not the same anymore. I miss when I was 16. That was a fun year. That was a very well, for the most part. I met my previous ex when I was 16, so I guess I can exclude that. What?
Get major brain rot over? Think about when you're falling asleep. Think about when you wake up.
And?
And when you're eating, you think about my favorite foods and how often I eat them.
What do I think?
How many times do I really eat burgers a week? 100% of the time?
How many days a week do you think I eat bagels? Well, before the summer started, it would be most of the time 5 days a week.
5% of the time? But really enjoy it?
What else?
Do I have variety in my diet? What shampoo do I use? What am I doing right now? What would I do if I had the chance to be next to you?
Smooth.
What dog would I be if I was a dog? What if I was a furry?
Yeah, no. Plus, I'm already dating a dog, so fully dedicated. These are all questions I ask myself every day.
What if I was real? Am I realistic? Write a 500,000 word fanfiction about me in your free time about how we'd be happy and grow old together.
His hands start to shake from excitement.
Imagine me as a dad, and us with our child.
Nope, 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 nope.
Would I soothe the crying baby 100% of the time? Or do I have limits, and do we share the burden? I want us to be that. That is what I desperately want us to be.
Damn, he's already thinking about us having a family. Wait.
This is so unfair!
No! Well, I was sarcastic.
You're too cute. How can I not be obsessed with you?
You flop onto your bed, patting it, signaling him to join you. Lay down, lay down. There's a beat of hesitation. Then he's moving across the panels of your floor. Micah strips his puffer, gently folding it behind him. He hesitates when he sits. God, fuck. Let's get to know each other for real this time.
What do you mean? I already know your favorite color.
Oh, really? What is it? Do you even know my birthday?
Yes.
Say it. But let me tell you anyway. And while I'm at it, I'll let you in on what I do on my birthdays and all the crap you can't get just from hacking me.
Yeah. That sounds nice.
You turn to face him, mirroring his form. When we first met, you got my name from my PC. So let's introduce ourselves, properly this time. Clearing your throat, you stick out your hand for a handshake, a cheeky smile on your lips. Hey, nice to meet you. My name is VIXIE. Micah chuckles, extending a hand to shake yours.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Micah. Micah...
Eugene? Bro, why are you so nervous? We're just doing introductions.
I know that. I think I'm just scared of you not liking me, or finding out something about me that you don't like.
That's fair. Well, as far as your name goes, I don't hate it. And plus, I kind of have a crush on you, so there's already things I like about you.
Really?
Yeah, really. Kev, do you know my favorite color on my birthday?
Nice. Eugen isn't actually my last name.
I had the feeling.
It's my Korean name.
Oh? What's your last name then?
I don't really care for my last name. I was just thinking of taking yours instead.
Okay, well, technically my streamer name doesn't even have a last name. Scarlet's just an adjective. Earlier, I only go by VIXIE. Like, there's no last name to it. Literally, in my online alias, it makes it feel like VIXIE's the last name or Scarlet's the last name, but in reality, my streaming alias, my last name isn't VIXIE. I think lots of people would think that, but no. Scarlet isn't even my first name. You would think that, but no, it's not. I just added because, it's a shade of red, and, well, look at me. I mean, everyone refers to me by Vixie. I mean, hey, Kev, eventually I'm gonna have to take your last name. Obviously, no one knows it on streams, so I guess we're having no last name together. I mean, sometimes I call you Kev Dog, so Vixie Dog? Oh, God, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I mean, Kev Dog is just a good nickname for you, man. Cringe. So, you'd rather do that than make one together?
I didn't even think that'd be an option. But now that you say that, that sounds epic. Any ideas?
Michelangelo! Vix Dog? Fuck no. Michelangelo should be our last name.
I'm starting to think that you may be shit at coming up with names.
Oh, like you could do any better.
I came up with Angel, and that stuck, didn't it?
Maybe you're just one hit wonder.
Well, I only need to be a hit with you to be happy, so...
Oh my god.
I also named Skrunkly.
Okay, 2-hit wonder.
Yeah? What's next? 3-hit wonder? Just admit you like the names I come up with.
No.
Well, it was worth a shot. I think it might be best for us to come up with a name later on. So that it could be something that signifies our relationship. That's, if you would still be interested in me by then.
And it take a lot to shape me.
You sure?
Of course. Micah, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. To come into my place unannounced thing, weird thing to do in general. But also, I hacked you first. I told you I wanted you over. I liked you a lot from the jump. For a guy so dead set on getting on my good side, you sure do miss the obvious signs.
No?
Fuck! You didn't. My point is, there's not much that you could do that would stop me from liking you. Honestly, it is weird when the two of you have been dancing between bantering and flirting. And you know how important it is to have this conversation with him. I hope you keep doing these big gestures as we get closer. I enjoy them a lot. We should definitely communicate our boundaries. That way you don't have to feel nervous when we both know we're okay, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I want to make sure that you're happy and comfortable.
The both of you exchange small yet genuine smiles. I'm so glad. So, where were we? All right. When's your birthday?
It's actually super easy to remember. 0202, February 2nd, 2000.
You're 5 years older than me? God damn, he's 26. That's cute. Easy to remember because you're a memorable person.
It's cute the way you tried to spin that, Angel.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Why the nickname Angel? He looks away sheepish.
Honestly, Goody Two-Shoes was the first thing that came to mind when I met you. But that's a mouthful, so... Angel. I'm pretty sure the first time I said it I meant it sarcastically, but then you turned out to be a real angel.
Damn it, it was my halo, wasn't it? Shit. I've been wearing it every single time I played this game. A real angel, huh? You know, there are other ways to tell me that you've fallen head over heels for me.
Are there? Really? Because it seems to me this has worked out pretty well so far.
Yeah, but I could change that in a heartbeat.
You're right. But you don't want to. And I think that says something.
Touche.
So, any nicknames for me?
He looks like you bleedingly. You got a favorite nickname? You got a favorite nickname or something?
I'd probably like anything you come up with.
Wow, so it's the effort that matters, huh?
I wouldn't say that. Maybe I just want to test your creativity.
How about Kaka?
Like the last part of my name?
No, like shit.
I don't like this name.
Then Poo Poo.
Why?
Because you're a little shithead.
No, say it ain't so, Angel.
Wow, you know what I just realized?
What?
You started calling me Angel when I kept saying shit. It's kind of poetic that I gave you a shit-related name.
You're finalizing that as my nickname? Kaka?
Yes.
Alright.
Wait. There's something I wanted to ask. Oh yeah. Your friends. I can't believe they exist. What are they like?
Oh my god. Hold on. We're not moving past that first comment. Do I really look like someone that has no friends to you?
Yes.
OMG, Angel. I'll have you know that I have at least 3 friends.
Now that's just more sad than anything. Impressive. Micah scoffs as he gently nudges you with his knee. Tell me about them.
Who should I tell you about first?
Your closest friend?
Caspian. Definitely. He's a sweet guy and my best friend since 1st grade. Love him to death. He's honestly the nicest, smartest, goofiest guy you'll ever meet. Other than me, of course. God, I have so many weird memories with him. I remember when he liked this girl who would throw rocks at him.
What?
So, he'd collect rocks and give them to her. But you have nothing to worry about. I'd always have a nice pack in hand.
Y'all were 2 weird-ass kids.
He was always like that, liking the girls that were kind of mean to him.
Okay, so he has a thing for tsunderes.
It's like funny looking back at it, but that's as far as his Riz went. Cause he's never had a girlfriend before.
Wow, he sounds like you.
No. We are completely different. Maybe we're both a little shy, quiet, and nerdy in elementary school, but he was always the one that was smarter and more responsible. We'd goof around, but the way he talked and presented himself was not the same. I guess you could say I thought he was more put together. But don't tell him I told you that, though. He doesn't like being put on a pedestal because he thinks he's got a lot to work on. But I think he's great no matter what.
He sounds great. Have you always had a strong relationship with him? Micah ponders for a moment before shrugging.
Not really. We were in the same homeroom up until middle school, so we were BFFs for the longest time. After that, our schedules are different and our paths rarely crossed. Oh, but I did get in touch with him a while back. It feels like nothing's changed. We're still the same juvenile little boys.
This reminds me of a friend who I made back in middle school. I think we bonded, I think the literal day the Avengers Endgame came out. And we were so tight during the pandemic, but then after a little iffy moment, because as the protective friend he is, he didn't approve of my ex, but obviously I did. So he just stopped talking to me, and we haven't talked since then. And this was maybe around the same month of my last breakup with him, because I dated him twice. And then he randomly texted me again in 2023. I'm like, oh hey, so things changed. I'm no longer with that dude anymore. I'm with another dude. I'm with another person, and we're long distance and shit. He didn't really care since it was not his calling. And then we were still talking over time, and then eventually I was like, I'm like living on campus during freshman year of college, and I'm like, oh hey, can you come over? I want to see you. I haven't seen you since the pandemic started. And he's like, okay, fine. I don't have anything else to do. So he drove to the city, picked me up, and then we were just driving. We were just having a little drive by during the sunset. We are just like talking about things we missed out on because we haven't seen each other since middle school. And on his way on, when we were done, when he went to take me back to my place, he confirmed to me that he only stopped talking to me because he was upset that I sided with my ex when he didn't trust my ex. And you know, now that I'm not with that person anymore, we became, we started talking again. But yeah, again, I thought it was because he was just being mean to me, because there were some times where he was like, being mean, but I didn't realize that he was just making it as a joke. I guess he just put it in a different way. But no, it's because I was in a relationship with someone that he couldn't even trust, and it caused him to drop me. And I guess that was my fault. And then eventually I got to hear intel from more people. Well, in fact, I think everyone I know who knows my ex, saying they don't trust him. I came to the conclusion of that after the breakup. Because I'll just let you know, my first ex was a player. And I don't really talk to him anymore. Haven't heard from him since graduation. So yeah, we don't talk anymore. But that's all in the past from like 5 years ago. But I mean, I will say I had I kind of had my ex after that kind of show me that my first ex was like, not the best. And then that ex turned out not to be the best for various reasons. And well, yeah. I guess I guess my past relationships were kind of confusing. The silence sits and Micah mellows in the memories. I mean, again, I could talk about all my relationships here, but Kevin's watching, so he knows about them though, so. You watch the affection in the curve of his lips and the twinkle in his eyes. Just as he gleams from joy that he's divulging you with details about himself, he leans in closer to your ear.
Can you keep a secret?
Enough with the conspiratorial laugh.
I'm a fucking sap.
What's that supposed to mean? I think you could have told me. I think I could have told you that.
No, seriously. Like, just the other day, I cried so hard thinking about the good old days with Caspian and the person he's become. He's grown so much, and it had me thinking of how we've grown. Like, holy shit. We're not the same dorks trying to learn how to wrap presents for our crushes anymore. Why? Getting interested in Caspian?
You give him a firm shove on his shoulder, and Micah chuckles. No, but seriously. Tell me more about yourself. What else did you guys do? Micah hums, probably sifting through his memory bank, handpicking the best stories to tell you.
High school.
Oh boy, here we go.
Caspian was the president of the student council, so he'd have to make all these speeches. I'd help him practice. I was the best crowd ever.
Hold up. Let me adjust my seat. I need to get closer.
Caspian, you're so cool! Read those words, babe!
The hell? This bro's fruity. I mean, I think I could tell. I think bro fits more to another set group of people. You laugh at him at the end, vividly imagining a younger Micah bouncing around the auditorium hall. You can almost hear his trainer squeaking against his shiny floor, cheering, his voice hoarse.
He could barely read through his note cards because he was laughing so hard. But I trained him well. Every time he went up on stage, nothing fazed him.
You're so wholesome when you talk about your friends, I can really feel the love.
You know, I talk like this about you with them.
You what? Micah can't help himself but sputtering out a laugh at your cute expression. What do you say about me?
Everything. But mostly that you're really cute, weird, and crazy. But in all the fun ways.
You pushed through the giddy feeling that erupted in your chest at his admission with the scoff. Oh, I'm crazy? You showed up to my place unannounced.
Don't forget it was your own request. To recite the words you said prior, you hacked a stranger. You wanted to see me first. And you like me. Now, that's the craziest part.
I thought you were Micah, I'm so fucking hot and cool and sexy Eugen. Why is it crazy for me to like you?
I think I'm insecure.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I'm just not used to people liking me back.
I feel like I'm reliving my relationship right now. What the hell?
And shit, Angel, I just like you so much.
You know I like you too, right? There's something to be insecure about.
But you're just so surreal.
Micah? You're so sappy.
You make me this way.
We got sidetracked.
Yeah, we definitely did. But I hope that we're like this every time we talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always want to be able to talk to you about anything and everything. I want to learn so much more about you.
And what if we run out of things to talk about?
Then, I guess we'll have to make new memories together.
You're so silly.
Yeah. I love being your silly little man.
Micah.
Yes, Angel?
I'm getting a little hungry.
Let's fix that. Oh, wait. Let me change first. It's getting a bit cold.
Yeah, but you're not gonna let me warm you up?
That was an option? Well, shit. Let me take this off.
Oh my god. I'm already hungry. I don't need another reason to drool. We can do that some other time. Wait, how long is this DLC? I gotta check. I gotta check this out. How long is this DLC? How long is the Error 143 DLC? Less than... Wait, let's see. About 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, okay, then we're stuck here for a bit longer. You didn't want to just put on your puffer again?
It's white. Are you preying on my downfall?
You act like wearing a compression shirt to dinner is any better.
It's black. Stain resistant. Water resistant. The elastic stretchy material keeps me from getting wet. It's a long sleeve, so I'm warm. And it shows off my muscles so my date can be wowed. Yeah, no, this is a lot better. Just because it's not typically worn in the kitchen doesn't mean it's not the perfect thing to wear right now. Just like how you don't usually date your hackers. But you're perfect for me.
Micah, are you wearing an Adidas shirt? An Adidas like kind of sweater or something?
Anyways, do you want takeout or for me to cook for you?
It's my place. Shouldn't I be getting food for you?
How are you gonna fall for me if I don't get food for you?
Micah? Do you think the only reason I like you is because you do things for me?
Why else would you like me?
Because I like spending time and talking to you? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nice when you do stuff for me, and I appreciate it, but it's not why I like you. I like you because you're you. So I'm gonna whip up some instant noodles and feed you. You don't wait for his input before reaching into the cabinets and retrieving a couple of red packaged noodles. Neatly, you set them on the counter before grabbing your kettle and filling it up to the water line. You turn on the kettle with a satisfying click.
Alright. Instant noodles, huh?
But, what are you judging me?
No, not at all. I just think that it's a very appropriate first dinner date cuisine for us. We go on tangents about making our favorite food, and here you are, making instant noodles for us.
You lean back against the granite, lifting a brow. Is it not romantic enough for you?
It's overwhelmingly romantic. I think I'm gonna cry.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
I am holding back tears.
Stop, oh my god. I really need to understand why you're so easily pleased. The kettle begins to boil, muted pops within the metal. And you slide open your spice drawer. Can you handle spice?
I don't know why you would even ask that. I'm handling you right now.
I don't like spices. You stare at him for a moment, squint, and roll your eyes. Ignoring that comment. Anything you don't like, I'm adding cheese and egg and green onions and all that.
Sounds good to me.
With his affirmation, you wander around the kitchen. Pulling out additional ingredients to make what would have been a sodium-high meal into something a little more nutritionally balanced. Steam rolls out of the kettle spout, boiling at an all-time high, and you unplug it from the socket. Steam... wait, I read that. Coming through! Circling around Micah, who's flattened himself against the wall with a chuckle. Carefully, you pour the water into the plastic bowls that had already been placed onto the dining table. The vapor from the kettle dissipates into the air, but not before hitting your face on the way up. It's an instinctual dodge. Once that puts you out of the steam's way, but at the cost of jostling the kettle, spilling a bit of the hot water.
Oh, watch out.
Before you can ask for a towel, Micah's already wiping away the surface with a rag that you left on the counter. Why didn't you get so perceptive? What, the cooking, Mama? I don't know. You both sit down after taking care of the little accident. Waiting for the noodles to cool after replacing the plastic cover.
Perceptive?
Like helping me set the table and stuff without having to ask. Seeing that it spilled a bit. Knowing when I'm lying and joking versus when I'm being serious. That's kind of perception. Micah blinks, a thought visibly dawning on him with the way his features soften.
Oh. I do that. Huh.
Yeah, you do. He bends forward, chin dipping into his palm, as he seriously considers the question. When he manages to formulate a reasoning, it's not a eureka moment coupled with a bright smile. It's a neutrality that doesn't betray the thoughts in his head.
Oh. You know what? I think it's probably because of my dad.
Oh, here we go.
He's just emotionally immature. So sometimes things set him off. And as a kid, you just kind of learn to pick up the signs before shit hits the fan. You know?
He put a hand on his arm.
But he wasn't all bad. I remember when he bought me games and played them with me. He even took care of Mom and I financially after he left. The fucker even paid for my tuition.
What?
So, even if he's a little rough around the edges, I can't really ignore the good that he managed to do.
A corner of his mouth tucks into his cheek. The softest of smiles born from nostalgia.
Like changing my diapers.
Oh. Why did my character imagine that? Jesus. Why? You know he's referring to you when he's referring to when he's a child. But it doesn't stop your brain from conjuring a mental picture of Michael. Oh no. I don't even picture Kevin like this. That's how I know that my character is just messed up in the brain. Ugh. A virgin that's grown and sitting right across from you in baby diapers. Uh. Oh my fuck. You in a diaper?
Cute, right? I hope you're thinking the same thing 80 years from now, when I'm wearing them again.
Uh. Anyways. I will, don't worry. No, I will not. He lapsed in a soft exhale puffing between his lips. Mike is still walking down memory lane, but this time it's a bit more pensive.
I never understood why my mom got mad at him so often. But after growing up, it made sense. He was irresponsible with money, didn't take losses well. I, kinda understand him better now, though. Like, after I started working. The shit he did was, and never will be, excused. But he had to have been scared of losing it all. Like, I'm financially fine now, but that hadn't been the case before. And I got a taste of the weight he must have felt then. Every paycheck I got in high school was enough to pay that month's bills. And maybe something a little more fancy for dinner. But living like that, you can't really consider it a happy life. I was helpless and anxious all the time.
There's a crease between his brows and when he next spoke. His voice is pinched with a lingering helplessness.
then I didn't even have enough to get Mom the anime figurine she wanted for her birthday.
Okay, she's a weeb. Respect, she's one of us.
I got her cards and a bouquet, and don't get me wrong, she was still happy with it. But I wished I could have gotten her more. Always more. A birthday isn't really much of a celebration if it's the same thing every year, you know? A stupid and selfish thought to have, huh?
He chuckled, afraid of the tension he created. The sense of finality in his tone hints that he won't consider anything otherwise. But it didn't feel right to leave it at that. No, not at all. I mean, you just wanted to give the best. It's not stupid, it's sweet. Micah's attention, previously zoned in on a spot on the table, had come to settle on yours. A small epiphany makes his eyes glimmer like an unclaimed treasure that he dons the smallest of smiles. You couldn't have been the first person to hear the story, or the first to have ever offered words of comfort. But he visibly brightens as if your words have completely soothed the unease he's been harboring all this time. Either you had been the very first to say something this so kind, or he really considers your thoughts with a lot of importance and...
Oh shit, the nudes are getting soggy.
The what? I could probably cook better, not gonna lie. Yeah. But what did he just say? The what are getting soggy? Also, Kev, I've never seen you cook. The nudes are getting soggy? The crinkle of the ramen lid snaps out of your thoughts, so you jump into action, tearing through the lid yourself with a good-natured jab. It's because you talked for so long?
Well, you liked listening to me. I hope.
Always. After giving him a pat on the arm, you turn to your hopefully salvageable meal. The noodles luckily aren't too soggy. Sure, there's less soup than you would have liked, but it's still delicious, and the two of you down it with a slurp.
Seriously, though. Thanks for listening. I hope it wasn't too much at the end.
Don't worry about it. It was fun learning more about you.
Aw, really?
Yeah, it's nice getting to know you, faults and all. Even though nothing you told me was a fault, just the hard stuff to talk about. I like you nonetheless.
I feel the same way.
He looks at you with affection that sends you spiraling, and you jab over your noodles flustered. Alright, focus on your dinner. You're making me and my stomach self-conscious.
Alright, I'll dial it back.
Dinner continues in relative silence for the most part. Oh my god, what is this? It breaks when Michael slurps a little too loudly, even though enough to be an exaggeration, and you kick him under the table. Almost choking on your meal when you laugh. His shoulders shake in poorly disguised amusement, and you feel him brush against your leg, a kickback. You roll your eyes. He's such a dork.
This is good. I've never had this brand before.
He has big hands. Good. Now you can only think of me whenever you see this logo anywhere. He postures himself after hearing you say that, asking,
Oh, you want me to think about you more than I already do? Doesn't sound possible, Angel.
"You're just so
Too much?
never. You just make me feel so happy. I can't take it. So, how do you like your noodles? Usually, if it's not like this, gourmet or something."
No, I like semi-cheap noodles. Because I grew up with the low-cost stuff, and the expensive stuff just tastes really thick to me. Or too flavorful? Or I'm just not used to the smell. But the super cheap stuff is just watered down. I have a favorite brand, but I just remember the colors on the package being red and black too, though. But they weren't these ones. Can't read the characters on it, though.
I'll look for that one next time.
Why? So you can think of me?
Yeah, maybe I'll need the reminder.
No, trust me. You won't.
Uh-huh. I don't know where you get your bravado from.
From you blushing every time I open my mouth.
I hate that I can't just end the call anymore.
Yeah? And you're smiling like that because you really want to leave? I should probably just excuse myself every time I make you laugh too. Huh.
Shut up and eat your food, Eugen.
Whatever you say, Angel.
Let me close this. After chugging your broth, he makes his bowl essentially spotless. And then looks at you to see that you're still eating. To not interrupt you, he goes into the fridge.
You feeling a drink?
You nod even though you're unable to see him. When he comes back, he's poured you a drink that you didn't know you had. You cock your head as if you ask him what it is.
It's your orange peach mango juice with strawberry lemonade on the top.
Wow, I've got myself a bona fide barista, huh?
What can I say? I know how to pour drinks.
You take a sip of the drink, and it's a refreshing taste that you haven't experienced before. You really do know your stuff.
I'm happy that it tastes good.
You silently finish your meal without rushing as Micah stared into space. He traces his fingers on the glass, lost in thought. The first still and quiet moment between the two of you. It feels warm. His presence. It's like standing under the sunlight after days of only seeing it through the window, cooped up at home. You're so distracted by the warmth of his smile that you don't register him taking the glass and washing them in the sink. He's such a male wife. Your mind wanders to how life could be like, eating all your meals with him.
Earth to Angel. You there?
Yeah, sorry, You try to fan the blush rising to your cheeks and think about a way to cool down. You wanna take a walk?
You said we'd take a walk, but this is more just like standing outside.
It's my definition of taking a walk. We walked from the kitchen to my backyard, didn't we?
Wow. Are you really that unathletic?
Yep. Not all of us are well-rounded as you are. Sorry that I can't be more nerdy, rich, and athletic. Like, what can't you do?
Don't forget attractive and funny.
Wow, and here I was thinking that you were going to say something humble. Guess that's the one thing you don't have, huh?
Don't need that, as long as I have you.
Wow. Are you trying to make me add Smooth Talker to that list?
No, I'm trying to make you add Skilled Kisser.
Oh, here we go. There it is. Kissing on the first day we meet. What if I tell you that I like the slow burn, the waiting, the wanting?
Then I'd tell you that I have all the patience and time in the world. But just so you know, I've been waiting and wanting.
Uh-oh. Oh well. What are you talking about?
You don't know how badly I wanted to kiss you when I saw you this morning.
Uh-oh.
I don't think you know how much I like you.
Uh-oh.
I miss just conversing with you.
Even Casper wasn't like this.
In some way or another. Whether it be video call, text, emojis, or even hieroglyphics. It doesn't matter. Although, real life might be my favorite way of conversing with you.
Okay, you win. You're sweet. I don't remember what we were talking about. My brain is just all...
Mushy.
Yep. Yeah, maybe. My brain was mushy on Saturday. I will say that.
Doesn't it make you want to kiss me?
Uh-oh. No, I want you to wait for it. And...
Oh, shit. My bad. I was too into the moment to keep track of the music.
You're controlling the music all this time?
Yeah? You didn't notice?
I thought that was on my head. Like, I thought the music was playing because...
You like me?
Yeah.
No? I'm just trying to make you falling in love with me seem like one of those romantic K-dramas.
Well, it's working.
No, really. Is a nice song all it takes for you to fall for someone?
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
You're making me scared. I'm never gonna let anyone else play romantic music around you.
I don't think anyone else ever will. I think you're the only person that's both dorky and suave enough to pull off this kind of stunt.
You never know. Bet you before I arrived, you never thought anyone would do this either. But here I am.
Yeah, here you are. You brush your fingers against his just to make sure he's real. It's the first time you've ever touched him. You've enamored thinking about how his hand wouldn't feel in yours. Having his arms wrapped around you. Or...
Damn. What are you touching me for?
Ah!
You want me, huh?
Ah! What do you mean I want you?
You want to dance with me under the stars so badly, don't you?
Bruh. Okay, yeah, I do, because that's so romantic. It's definitely right behind my climbing through the window on the list.
The list?
Don't worry about it.
You're right. I have bigger things to worry about.
Like what? Your eye trails to his trembling hand, and when you look up, you see that his ears are red from blushing. Why are you blushing all of a sudden?
It's not sudden. I was holding back the blush for as long as I could.
He pouts and looks away, not letting you see his face. You assume that this could only be the hidden mica that he doesn't let you see. This must be what he's like after he ends your calls out of embarrassment. Too flustered to conversate, he brings that bravado that you're used to. Why are you hiding that face? Look at me.
No.
Why are you embarrassed? We're not even holding hands.
But I felt your pinky on mine.
I know, I touched your pinky with my pinky.
It was on purpose.
Of course it was on purpose. Why? What's wrong? Why are you pointing it out? You're making feel self-conscious.
I can't think. I'm only thinking about the pinky touch.
The pinky touch? You're so lame.
Then why do you want to touch my pinky, bro?
I don't know, I just wanted to.
What would you call this if not pinky touch time? Hey, do you want to dance?
Hey, I'm trying to avoid every kissing moment possible because Kevin's here. What?
I mentioned dancing under the stars because I've...
But then again, if I want to
always
end the stream
wanted to do
quicker,
it
I think I have to
with
do the
someone that I
thing.
Like, you know, romance. It's also pretty hot that you have it on your list too. Like, are we soulmates? Or what?
I don't know how to dance. That's a lie! That is a fucking lie, Ventress. I've been dancing for 10 years! Actually, no, 11! I've been dancing for 11 years! Just to let you know. What does my hair mean? I don't dance. Need to pop.
Perfect. Good. Just stand on my toes and let me sway you around.
I used to do that with Papa Pixie as a young Pix. Oh my god. I can't believe that I let you make fun of my definition of taking a walk when this is your definition of dancing.
Would you rather see my definition of working out too? Because at this rate...
My god. Well, I have to know. What is it?
Well, it's the same as dancing because dancing is working out.
That is true.
So, won't you work out with me?
That's the most unromantic thing I've heard in a while.
So it's a yes?
Yes. Can I ask you an intrusive thought?
Yeah, of course.
When did you start liking me?
I was immediately attracted to you when you made me laugh over text.
Wow, so a couple of memes is all it takes.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, at first. But over time, how genuine you are definitely won me over. I think. I'm still a little winded by all the nice words you've said to me. I'm still a little giddy from it, so forgive me for giving you such a thoughtless answer. I just can't think of anything else right now.
You smile at him with disbelief. Thoughtless answer? My ass. If that's a thoughtless answer, I don't want to find out what a thoughtful one is.
You sure?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
How about you? What made you fall for me?
I think it was our banner and how sweet and genuine you are. It was what immediately attracted me to you. You're funny, we bounce off each other, and whether I'm laughing or cringing when talking to you, I'm always having fun. You can be a little mean sometimes, but underneath all that, you're very sweet and genuine about your feelings towards me.
Fuck. You make me so happy.
You pull him closer to you, your arms around his neck, your cheek pressed against his chin. His smell comforts you. He's warm, soft, comfortable. But things always have to come to an end. Because your legs were getting tired. You never thought you'd regret always sitting in front of the computer screen. But here you are, fragile and weak. Don't laugh.
Shall I carry your highness in then?
Yes. He swoops you up into a princess carry, walking to your room. He cradles you in one arm, and he slides the door open. Not sure if you call it a struggle, but you feel his grip on you tighten a bit, muscles bulging. Maybe being weak wasn't such a bad thing after all. You hug his neck tighter, partially making it easier for him to carry you. But mostly because you want to be closer to him. And cop a little feel. Once he gets in, he heads to your bed and plops you down softly. He starts to walk away. Where are you going?
I was just going to close the door.
He closes the door.
Oh, you want to be embraced by these bad boys?
Ah. He kisses his biceps.
I knew there was a reason I got into gymming.
I take everything I said back. Now, you're sleeping on the floor. He sits on the end of your bed.
I'll let you decide what you want to do. If you don't want to climb into my arms, I'll just sleep on the floor. I don't mind.
He extends his arms to you. That's unfair. You know I'd never let you sleep on the floor.
And I've never been opposed to using sheets.
Only you would say that. Taking a deep breath in, you try to fall asleep, but not before saying, "Good night, Kaka."
Good night, Pookie Bear.
You smile when he responds back, quick on the uptake even though you're both dead tired. How's your day, Sugar Snap Pea?
Oh, it was perfect, Snookums.
Aw, was it now, Bubba?
How was yours, darling?
Oh, just fine. Shithead.
Shitface.
You pause. Only you can say insults. Joking, of course, but still. Oh, I'm so going to beat the shit out of you.
Not if I win.
You tackle Micah and he rolls from your grasp. Ah! It's a push and pull, with you primarily attempting to push him off the bed as he pulls you over. And you think that you had an upper hand for a moment until he pins you in place. God, fuck, I knew he was a top. In A Day with Death, that was the opposite. Oh my god, A Day with Death is literally the opposite of this game. Chest heaving, you stare into his gold eyes and find traces of amusement in them as he grins.
I win.
I have to go pee.
Well, okay.
He lets you go. And you tackle him. Okay, I take it back. Micah gasps like he was genuinely surprised. Like because it wasn't because it's obvious that it isn't with the huge grin on his face. Cheeky guy. I have emerged victorious.
You cheater! You cheated!
All's fair in love and war. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna sing the opening. God damn it. Oh, love me, mister. Oh, mister.
Love?
War! Love is war, love is war, love is war! He hugs you softly, his arms squishy and firm. You feel his heart racing. He cradles your head, patting it softly.
Does it feel good?
Do you feel good?
I feel incredibly good.
You know, it was always my dream to be held like this, especially at night. When the busy thoughts fade and I'm all alone, I always wished I had someone to rely on. Keep all the ghosts away, protect me from bugs and bad thoughts. So right now, I feel incredibly good. What about you? Do you ever think about things like this? Get lonely at night? What am I talking about? You've got Skrunkly!
Yeah, but Skrunkly doesn't talk to me the way you do. Everything I do with you is hella fucking fun. You turn a simple moment into something more every time. You turn banter into flirting, pinky touches turn into a dance, a cuddle into a heartfelt moment. I mean, I've never had dreams of cuddling someone, but I'm sure I'll start having dreams about cuddling you.
You scrunch your face on his, unable to process how sweet he's being. I hope you get nightmares about me.
Trust me, if I have a dream about you and I wake up in a cold sweat, it'd be a different kind of dream. The liquid kind.
The one where you piss your pants?
I wish you'd let me be cool in front of you sometimes.
Being cool isn't it? Sorry, you just don't have the skill, bud.
Yeah, I'm quite warm right now, aren't I?
Wow, warm as in uncool? Proves my point.
Sorry, I'm just now learning that I get quite hot and heavy when I'm with the person I like.
Oh, sorry, my scissors fell. I do gotta clean this room up. Oh, fuck. Oh man, I've been streaming this game for a while. This is as long as I've been streaming this game. How long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours? Yikes. I'm gonna lower my model. It's getting a bit too big. That's better.
Oh, or is that your heat?
You're so fucking weird. I don't even know what you're saying half of this time. Half the time.
I just make stuff up as I go along. I don't know either, honestly. I don't know anything. Like, how soon are you supposed to have feelings?
It really depends, man. Either it's love at first sight or you just sort of develop them eventually.
I googled it and it said it usually takes 3 months until one of us can say I love you.
I think it took me and Kev only 3 weeks. Maybe it was 3 weeks. I remember the night I first said it, but wait a minute. Let me look at that freaking calendar, man. It was... Oh god, it was 3 weeks. We were fast. Wait, why did you Google that? Do you love me? It's 12:01. You've reached the end of day 5. Wait, that's the end of day 5? Wait. Wait, let me check this out for a sec.
So, hypothetically...
Oh, wait. Oh my god. I think there were... Yeah, there's different ending routes. Sayate Station ass. But, okay. I don't know if I want to go through all that again. Maybe I can check the log? Nope. I never saved it. Well, considering I don't want to go through all that again, that, in conclusion, was Air 143. Doku doku. Wow. That was something. Let me just quickly clean up my shit. Let's put this away. Let's put... this away. Put this away. This shit away. This away. Let's put this in the side. Lastly, let's put this in my head. There we go. But yeah, took long enough. Took an hour longer than expected. Yeah, my garter was killing me. I think I'm gonna take off my garter for the day. I was wearing a garter. Don't ask why. It's harder to wear it when you're sitting down. So yeah, that was our 143. Obviously, I could have had a different ending if I just agreed to kiss him, but I'm in a relationship and I must stay loyal, especially when my significant other is literally watching that stream. That tests my loyalty. I asked Micah if he loves me, but obviously there had to be a cliffhanger with that. There's more routes with the DLC, but you know, I don't think I'm gonna touch upon it in a very, very, very long time. Kev, I did not kiss him. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Yeah. That's kind of it from today's stream. This is like my last stream before I get started with the SummerSlam. So my next stream, we're going to be starting the 2026 VTuber SummerSlam. If you don't know the SummerSlam, I can just give you guys some quick information about what it is and what to expect from me, since my next few streams will be regarding this event. So, the 2026 VTuber SummerSlam is a fundraiser event held by the Gamers Outreach Foundation. In this fundraiser, us VTubers raise money so we can save up to provide video games for hospitalized children, because not everyone in the hospital has access to video games or could be gamers just like us. And if there are people who always wanted to be gamers but they're unfortunately hospitalized, so they never got the chance to do so and think they could never be a gamer just because of their condition, fear not. We're raising money so we can provide them, just so we can give them to them. And us VTubers, every summer in the middle of June, help the Gamers Outreach Foundation to provide just that. So for at least a week, there are lots of VTubers who participate in this fundraiser, doing various streams while the audience gives us money that we return to the foundation. I did this event last year. Last year was my first year, and there's no set goal. There's not technically a set goal from this fundraiser. Every VTuber is allowed to put in their own goals of their like. My goal last year was $100. I only raised $10. Even though I'm not happy that I didn't raise enough money, at least we got a donation. I'm just happy with that. This year, I'm still making the $100 the goal, because you never know. We'll see what's to come from these streams. Last year, various streams I did for the SummerSlam was playing RWBY Grimmett clips, editing a RWBY video, and playing Roblox with Kevin. This year, Kevin's gonna have more an appearance in the SummerSlam, as he's going to be my official streaming partner for this event. So you will see him in every single stream regarding the SummerSlam, but there are going to be times where he might have to pop out, or he may come in a bit late for his own offline, just because he's doing his own offline ventures. And that's okay. We will still be starting those streams without him. He'll just be coming in eventually. The SummerSlam officially starts this Friday, but every streamer can choose any day of the week during the SummerSlam's runtime to stream. I plan to stream this Friday on the 19th, next Monday the 22nd, next Wednesday the 24th, and next Friday the 26th. So for the first day, the 19th, is going to be at 9 p.m. CST. Normally, I want to start streaming again at 6 p.m. CST since I'm out of school, but I chose to stream it at 9 on a Friday because even though I'm technically free at 6 p.m. on a Friday, in some cases Kevin's not, so I need to accommodate for his time because of his own offline ventures that he may have to do on Friday. Because you just never know what can happen on a Friday. So I chose to have the stream start at 9. There will be a few streams in the SummerSlam where it will start at 6. And we agreed to that. But considering it's the weekend, we chose to start a little later in case something comes up. This Friday, we're going to start at 9 p.m. CST, where we're going to be playing some Roblox. We're going to start off the SummerSlam with that. And you'll see me and Kevin in our summer attire. You won't even be seeing this overlay for the next week. I have a SummerSlam theme overlay ready to be used. You won't even be hearing this BGM anymore for the next week. You're going to hear summer theme BGM. Everything's going to be summer-fied just to kick off the summer. Summer does technically start this weekend. So, that's starting this weekend. Next Monday, we will be playing RWBY Grimm Eclipse at 6 p.m. CST. Then Wednesday, I will be playing Hololive Treasure Mountain at 6 p.m. CST. But you may ask, why did I say just I? Technically, we could play together, but there is a twist with this. Hololive Treasure Mountain is technically co-op, but for certain things, and we tested this, we can't really play it ourselves. We can't really do co-op, so we decided to have a fun twist with this. I will be playing Hololive Treasure Mountain myself, with Kevin guiding me throughout my journey. I will be playing the game blindfolded. And if you don't know Hololive Treasure Mountain, it is basically a stacking game where you stack talents together to, make even bigger talents. 2 talents together, 1 big talent, and it evolves like a stacking game, like Suika game. And you have to make sure, you also just have to make sure that considering it's a mountain, you have to make sure it doesn't fall off the mountain. Otherwise, you have to restart. But yeah. How I'm going to be playing it? I'm going to be playing the game blindfolded while Kevin guides me on the game. He's going to guide me on where to stack my characters. I thought that'd be fun. Just playing a game blindfolded and, getting his guidance on how to play. And he's agreed to it, thinking that it'd be a really interesting stream idea. So we're going to be doing that. And then lastly, on Friday, the 26th, at 9 p.m. CST, since it's a Friday, we're just going to be doing a little questionnaire in the form of, it's going to be a just chatting stream, but it's going to be a questionnaire. And it's going to be our way to serve our send-off for the SummerSlam. Because if I remember correctly, the SummerSlam, I think, ends on the 26th or it ends on the 28th. I can't remember, but it ends sometime that weekend. But that'll be our final stream for the SummerSlam. It'll be our way to be our proper send-off for this event. But there is something that's going on. So after recent offline venture things, it is confirmed that I will be flying out of town next Saturday for the World Cup. And I'm going to the Congo, the DRC versus Uzbekistan game in Atlanta on the 27th. And there's a 50-50 chance that I have to fly out the day before, just so I can go. I plan to stream for the SummerSlam on the 26th, but considering that the game is at 8 p.m., there's also a 50-50 chance that we're just gonna fly the morning of the game, and then we're gonna land at a decent time, and then just head straight to the game. My parents flew out today for our game today against Portugal, and they left early in the morning and landed at the right time just before the game started. But they're only going to be staying for a good day. They're coming back tomorrow. It's really just a quick trip for the game. But yeah, I will announce later in the week if I have to make stream be at like an earlier day. But just to let you know, if I have to fly out on the 26th, then I'm making the questionnaire stream be on the 25th, on Thursday at 9 p.m. CST. But if all goes well, and I have to fly the day of the game, then the stream will still be on that day, on Friday. I am going to make a vlog of the game. Don't worry. I'm going to make a vlog of the game. So yeah, I basically just set the schedule for next week. Oh yeah, but yeah, the questionnaire, we're just gonna be asking various questions about, well, we don't know yet. We didn't choose a certain topic on what the questionnaire would be about. Last time we did a questionnaire stream like this was on Valentine's Day, where we asked each other questions regarding our own relationship. It's gonna be something like that, but it's gonna be something more generic. Maybe something more summer themed, I guess. That could be nice. But yeah. And with that, we are done. We're done with the stream. Thank you guys for watching. It was a really interesting DLC. I will say Kevin can't wait to he can't wait to start the stream. So now we're gonna choose someone to raid. Well, I don't have a choice, do I? Ludit's the only person left. He's playing Minecraft. So yeah, we are going to raid my my good femme fox friend Diluted. Alright. Did I start the raid ready for Looted? No, I did not. Yeah, because I don't want to raid, bro. Ew. Alright. Let me just select this channel so we can just get the raid ready for him. Start raid. Alright. So just for one last announcement, just announcing this one more time. My next few streams for the next week and this Friday are entirely going to be for the VTuber SummerSlam fundraiser. If you happen to stop by, say hi. If you don't mind, if you can donate any kind of amount within $0 to $100, your choice. That would be heavily appreciated, as this is all for a fundraiser for hospitalized children. So, the first stream for that will be this Friday at 9 p.m. CST, where I'm going to be playing Roblox with Kevin. So yeah, Kevin's going to be there. If you haven't heard his voice before, you're going to hear it. He's going to be in the stream from start to finish. He has been collabing with me a plenty amount of times, so I'd be surprised that you haven't heard his voice before. But yeah, he has the voice of an angel. It's my little dog right there, this little blue dog right here. So okay, crap. Let's shit, things are frozen. Let's raid on to him right now. I'll see you on Friday. Bye. See ya.